Joining me now is Missouri Senator Josh Hawley, who serves on the Senate Armed Services Committee. Senator, is it just me? Is the angle somehow off here? Does it seem like we're just observers on the world stage, taking a backseat to pretty much everyone else and seeking a resolution here with this Ukraine crisis?
Well, it certainly is true, Laura, that Joe Biden seems to stumble from one crisis to another. All he does is react. And listen, anybody who thought that it was a good idea to come into office and to tell Vladimir Putin, go ahead, open up all your pipelines and then shut down all of America's pipelines, which is what Joe Biden did, is someone who doesn't understand American strength and who doesn't understand the world. What Putin learned from that is Biden is a weakling. What Putin learned from that is he can take advantage of this administration, and that's exactly what he has been doing every day since.
Well, when we see the carnage unfolding in Ukraine, it is a devastation. It is one image to the next. It's almost too much to take. I know women and children, thrown in ditches. It looks like Nazi Germany. That's what it looks like. At the same time, Americans are facing major challenges here at home, and they're becoming afraid. I haven't felt the feeling of other people getting afraid of what's about to happen here since I think I was a kid in the 1970s. That's how long it has been.
Well, I think what we're seeing at home, Laura, is the same effect of Joe Biden's weakness. We're seeing inflation that's out of control. We're seeing crime that's out of control. And one world crisis to another. This is an individual in Joe Biden who has lost two sovereign nations in the space of 6 months. And you really do have to go back to the 1970s, as you were saying a minute ago. For those of us who missed out on the 1970s, I guess this is our chance to relive it, because that is what Joe Biden is trying to bring us back to. Listen, what America needs to show the world right now is American strength. We're the strongest country on the face of the earth. Let's act like it. Let's produce our own energy. Let's open up our drilling, our pipelines. Let's show Putin that we're not going to be dependent on him. And let's show the Ukrainians that if we're going to help arm them, we're going to help them in their fight against Russia. But above all, we're going to stand strong as Americans and not apologize for it.
Senator, this broke just moments ago. EU leaders have apparently given the nod to Ukraine to join the organization, but the membership will not be fast-tracked. The AP says that the Ukrainian fast-track bid has received warm support in Eastern European countries, but EU officials have stressed the process could take years, with unanimity among current members required to allow a newcomer into the club. Senator, what does this signal to Putin?
Well, I think it signals that Europe, as ever, is very slow to act. And one of the reasons they're slow to act, Laura, is because Putin controls their energy. Who supplies 55% of Germany's natural gas? Vladimir Putin. Who supplies 40% of Europe's overall energy? Vladimir Putin. What is the reason for that? Well, one of the reasons is Joe Biden has let him. Joe Biden has said, go right on ahead, pump that gas. Russia, go ahead, ship the pipeline. He should have been doing just the opposite. We should shut down Russia's oil and natural gas sector. We should open ours up. It's, as you said before, it's power politics. It's about, is America strong or not? Does America have the strength to stand up and represent the free world or not? And under Joe Biden, sadly, the answer is increasingly no. But that's Joe Biden's fault. It's his decision, and it's time he reversed course.
Well, Germany's ambassador to the United States actually reminded us of why we have to be energy independent. Watch.
Is it possible for Europe to function without Russian oil and gas? What's a simple answer to that direct question?
It is at great costs that will not be containable, and it will be possible to function, but not today and not tomorrow.
Not today, not tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. Now we're energy dependent on Russia, Venezuela, Iran, and China.
Yeah, and to see the American president go on bended knee to these countries, to these petty dictators, and to beg them for help. Listen, we need to be going to other countries in a position of strength. We have the energy resources to be energy independent. We just were a year ago. That's why gas prices were half a year ago what they are now, before Joe Biden became president. Joe Biden needs to open up our pipelines, open up American energy production, let Americans produce things in this country again, restore our standing in the world. It's not as if we don't know what to do, Laura. This actually isn't hard. It just takes some guts.
Senator, thank you. Great to see you tonight.
Thank you.